everybody, welcome back to the greenhouse. It's been a little while. I was kind of on hiatus for last 3 weeks. I'm going to run you through the plants real quick and I'll show you where I'm at. I think we'll start with the smallest fruit first. But before that, we'll talk about the elephant in the room. I pulled the 2096 Meyer. I just straight up couldn't get a set on it. Probably had at least 10 different pumpkins aboard on me. More than likely, the root cause was heat. It's just too hot during pollinations, and that plant was just sensitive to the heat, so couldn't get pumpkins to take, and I pulled it. It's a big headache for me. So she's gone now. It gives her more room to walk around anyhow. Walk over here by the 2006 24 Matthias. This plant was very hard for me to get a set on as well, but I did get one to keep. My very last try. We're at day 12 right now. She's gonna be in nice shape. I am expecting 2,000 out of this guy, even though it was a July 10th pollination. 2,000 pounds. Mark my word. Next guy we have over here is one of my 2095 Brandts. Plant number B. All this right here. Come over here. See, she's right here. She's day 28 today, I believe. 27 or 28. She's probably around 400, maybe 450. Good grower so far. Had good numbers on it. Very nice, solid fruit. Expecting her to go heavy to chart. While we're back here, I'll show you the other 2095 main. So I have a fruit plant running this way, and then of course this stump is over here. So I try to keep my mains as dry as I can, so I kind of go overboard with fans. So you got 1, 2, 3, I got 4, 5, I got 6 fans down the main keeping it dry, and all my plants are set up like that. I'm just, you know, being cautious, keeping everything dry. With the amount of water I'm putting on these plants, I mean, it's gonna get wet by the main, but if I have fans down there drying it up as quickly as I can, just to be preventative. Okay, so this is my 2095A. It's another Brandt seed. I'll walk in here and show you this guy. This is day 36. This fruit is probably around, it tastes like 850, 900, but she's probably pushing close to 1,000. This fruit is very, very solid. I'm very excited to see how heavy these Brandt seeds go to chart, because both this guy and this guy were very heavy to move by hand when they taped 300, when me and my brother were positioning them. So they were definitely over 300 at that time, even though they were taping 300. She got a big old back end. It's a good sign she's going heavy. So we got one plant left. Over here it's kind of a hassle to get in by this fruit. We're not to break any leaves. The McMullen, a 2145, is my oldest fruit. Today is day 38. This fruit actually over here is day 27. Day 27, because it goes 38, 27, 36, so they're all one day behind each other. This guy's day 38. She's probably, okay, so she taped like 800-ish day 35, and her 5-day average was 56 pounds per day, but I think she's doing a lot more than that now. Day 38, I bet you she's pushing 1,000 pounds right now. Very nice fruit. I don't know if it's gonna keep till the end. I have problems with these low guys like this. Blossom's already under, it's tucked under, and I'm constantly having to pull the fruit back. The long fruit, they keep pushing up against the vine. So what I do is I put a ratchet strap to this post right here, and I'll wrap around the fruit and I'll tug it as the year goes on. I already did it twice. I did it, well, today, and then I did it once when it was 600, taping 600. But I got plenty of room right now back there. So My guess would be she's probably going to be about 1,500 next time I pull her. It's always sketchy when you pull a fruit. Never had one break, but if it ever did happen, it would break your heart because all the work you put into it. Just have the fruit snap at the vine because you're trying to relieve stress, preventing it from picking itself, and you end up picking it yourself. So, but that's where we're at. As far as weather goes, it's been sunny, it's been rainy. I've been all over the place. But what has been bad this year, I'd say, is nighttime temps. I already had 2 nights where I was in mid-40s, and the average nighttime temp has been high 50s through the month of July, or last 2 weeks I should say. But so I've been having this furnace. This furnace has been running every single night pretty much. Have some wood staged right here, but I've burned a lot of wood. I probably already burned 1.5, 2 cords. So that's my 2 cords I have sitting over there yet. That'll probably last me a good month. But I have this pretty dialed in because I spent a couple nights over here where I stayed up throughout the entire night monitoring temperatures, which I have this nifty little guy back here. This is a lacrosse thermostat. It will take the temperatures and put it into a graph form, so I'm able to see the temperatures through the night in a graph form, and I can see when I add wood because temperature goes up in the greenhouse. Anyways, what I figured out is with this furnace completely stoked and the damper open, if no one knows, dampers allow oxygen into the furnace, and that's going to burn the wood faster, but it'll burn hotter. So with the damper wide open, if I stoke her full of wood, I'm going to get 2 hours of burn time, but I can increase the temperature in the greenhouse by 20 to 25 degrees. 4 inches open, I'm getting about 4 hours of burn time, and about half the heat, 10 degrees. And then what I've been doing on these 60-degree nights is I just close her like that, and then I have this guy right here I can adjust for low flow, and I'll put her like that and I'll let it burn. It'll burn all night, and it'll give me about 5 degrees. 5 degrees it'll up me in here. So my average nighttime temperatures have been between 65 and 75 degrees. I've been monitoring them on very cold nights. Like the night when it was 45 degrees, I actually spent the night, and I had an alarm clock set every 2 hours. I had that guy wide open, and I was coming out here every 2 hours putting wood in there, and I was able to keep the temperature above 65 degrees throughout that entire night. My thermostat outside read, like I said, 45 degrees. So for those of you who don't know, cold nights shut down the fruit, and it's very hard to get them to go again. At least my experience is very hard to get them to go again. So keeping those nighttime temperatures up is a key to sustain this early growth and get your maximum peak growth. So anyways, you'll notice I have fans all throughout the canopies that you can't see, just circulating air underneath the canopy. These guys are just on the outer edge, but they're all back through here. I like to keep airflow. Things are looking good. I have 4 fruit left. We'll see if I get all 4 of the way off or not. I probably won't. I'll probably end up splitting half of them. So alright guys, take care, and I don't know when I'm going to do another update. Maybe I'll go on hiatus again and just see you guys at the way off. Ron Wallace, see you at the way off. Yeah, it's a little hint. I have vacation coming up and I'm going to do some traveling. So take care guys.